Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your June 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Leo, my big cats, and I am sending everybody a little bit of healing. I got this really cool pendant at this agate and bead store in Ellensburg. It's a really cool store. It's got all these really cool rocks and stones and stuff and jewelry, and it's like a little bell. And so I'm just gonna kind of get a little bit of your energy dusted off. Usually Leos have a lot of energy. Some of you have some reproductive issues. And some of you have some psychic ability, which is really cool. Some of you have like muscle issues, muscle soreness. Some of you are working out way too much. That's okay. Okay, so I send you all that little clearing. It's just like a little bell. It's really cool. So yeah, so I've been sending that out to everyone. And then I have been shuffling, so I'm ready to go. I am back using my regular Shadowscapes deck. This is by Stephanie Puy-Moon Law. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so to begin with, this is kind of a cool spread for Leo. You may be feeling, even though, we're getting towards your birthday here, you may be feeling a little bit low for some reason. I just don't feel like there's a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of cold energy, cool energy. There may be some in your life that has, this may be where you're dealing with an Aquarius because, or a Capricorn, because there is some, because you have the Queen of Swords crowning you, first of all, okay? And to me, that's an Aquarius or Capricorn lady, okay? So Leo guys, she may be someone in your life. It may not be a romantic partner. It may be like she's your mother or your sister or a cousin or somebody in your life. Very strange for this to be you. If this is you, you're not really well, because for you to have frozen over completely, for there to be very little warmth left in you is not good. That means that you've gone through a lot, and you're kind of acting out of character. You're not feeling yourself. Someone has really hurt you, and you're looking for, I'm getting revenge, or you're just really bitter. You're just cold, because the Queen of Swords is the ice queen, the ice fairy, the winter fairy, someone who's born in winter. But it can indicate a person who's just gone through a lot and has become bitter after a bad breakup, or someone who's just, or a divorce, or someone that's reacting kind of negatively to some trauma or a situation that has hurt them. So that's the energy that's crowning you. Also, I say it's kind of cool energy because you have the Star card as the foundation. And the Star card is, you can see it's a lot of purple energy. It's a lot of cool energy. I'm looking for the Sun card. I'm looking for any of my Leo characters here for you guys, and I'm not seeing any Leo characters. So my feeling is you're really distracted by what's going on out around you, okay? And there's some people, and this could even be a Libra too. This could be a Libra, somebody in your life that's a Libra, that has a little bit of a sharp tongue and is a little bit harsh and can be a little bit cruel in some cases. This could even be a coworker, okay? For some of you, it's a coworker. Message me if it is. I feel like though the situation here is that, it's great to have the stars, the foundation, but it's still cooler air energy. It's like nighttime starlight energy, and it's not that Leo warmth, that Leo day energy. So my feeling is that this has been going on for a while. For some of you that are watching, this feeling of maybe bitterness and coldness and just maybe even depression for some of you, or just having to deal with this person, this Queen of Swords person, has been going on for some time. A long time. We're talking in years. Leo guys, if you're married or were married, this could be an ex-wife, okay? You may still be married to this person. It's very interesting here. Now, you also have Leo ladies, okay? So I feel like primarily, no, I take it back. Leo guys too. You're looking at your life like it's a play, and it's always drama filled for Leo. It's the melodrama. Leos are always the Broadway stars. Okay, they are always the movie stars, the film stars. They're larger than life. They have these great personalities. But you're getting caught up in the drama, Leo. You're getting really caught up in the drama. And it's almost just like you are not focused at all on yourself whatsoever. And you need to get back to you. And Leos struggle, I feel, with self-esteem because they're looking for their confidence to be boosted by what others think of them and what others have to say and by everyone else. And so you need to work on feeling good about yourself, by doing things for you, and looking in the mirror, and instead of having that, I'm great attitude because of what others think of you, have the I'm great attitude because, you really believe it, and you really feel that, okay? So that's important. Now, you have this Knight of Cups in the recent past, okay? And the Knight of Cups is the number 2 player in my deck, okay? There's the number 1 player is not here. Number 2 player is here. So he's looking for sex. He's looking for an emotional connection, but he's doing it in the wrong way, okay? He's sleeping with everybody, trying to find his soulmate by sleeping with everybody, and in the end, he doesn't want to commit anyways. So the problem is that he doesn't want to commit, and you have this person who's crossing you. This is the Two of Swords. This is the Bloody Wanker card, okay? So, and for those of you who do not know what a bloody wanker means, it means an asshole, okay? Someone who's not that good, okay? Someone who's just, these are the liars of the zodiac here, okay? This is someone who you're dealing with, and I feel like it could be Leo, guys. You could be gay and could be dealing with this Knight of Cups dude who's a player. You got to watch out, okay? You could also be gay and dealing with someone who you see the potential in. You may see the potential in another guy, and he may be unavailable emotionally. He may be married. He may be in another relationship. He just may be emotionally unavailable because he's in another relationship, or because he doesn't want the relationship, or he just wants to be single. Typically, the Knight of Cups connecting up with the Two of Swords, it's someone who is a player, someone who is, sleeping around, dating around, hooking up. And it may not be he's committed to anyone in particular. He's just not into commitment at all, and that's the problem. And you see maybe the potential in him. If you're in one of those relationships where he shows up and you sleep together and then he leaves and you never see him, you don't see him for weeks and months on end, and then he comes back, you're in a situation where he's not going to commit to you. It's not going to get to the next level. You see the potential for love there. You see that there's something that could happen there, but it's not going to. Okay, he's going to reject you if he's not already rejecting you. Now, for some people, this can just indicate a disagreement or a point in time where you're not talking to someone. Both of you are not communicating. Maybe you reach out to somebody and they don't answer your call. It's just miscommunication, non-communication. Okay, I used to call this the OK Corral card. The Clint Eastwood duel, where they're westerns. They're looking at each other, and one of them is waiting on the other to make a move. To pull the gun and shoot each other. So it's just like you're waiting on somebody else to pull the trigger, and they're waiting on you or not waiting on you. And it's not going to happen. I don't feel like it's going to happen, because this is a person who's an asshole who doesn't this might be a person who's not necessarily an asshole, but just somebody who doesn't want the communication, someone who doesn't want to talk to you, someone who just says no. They're saying, no, don't come any closer. This is my boundary. I don't want to talk to you, kind of thing. That's what they're doing. They're going, no. Now, underneath it all, you have the free will card. And the free will card, the Wheel of Fortune, in my mind, is really all about choices. Exercising your free will. And the problem here with you, Leo, is that you're exercising, I feel like you're exercising your free will to stay in a relationship with an asshole. And that's your choice, again, but it's a poor choice, okay? It's a poor choice. Now, I sympathize with you in the sense that it's hard to let somebody go where there's love. If you are in love with this person, chances are you are in love with this person, or you have feelings for this person, it's hard to let them go. It's not just easy as snap, they're gone, okay? But the problem is that you're exercising your free will to be with someone who's not good for you. That's the problem, okay? In the end, they're not good for you. And this is linking up. You do have this linking up with the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is someone who's a deceased loved one who's around you in spirit, and usually male, but can also be female, who's really looking out for you, who really wants the best for you, okay? And my feeling is that because you have the Star card and the King of Swords, very close proximity to each other, my feeling is that you're blessed regardless of this person, but at the same time, this person isn't good for you. My feeling is that your deceased loved one is like shaking their head, doesn't like this person in your life, doesn't like that you've made this choice to be with this person, because they're not treating you right. They're not gonna treat you right. You're holding out to hope for it, and it's not going to be good for you in the end. Okay, and I say that also because we have this Nine of Swords showing up later down the line towards the end of June, and the Nine of Swords is someone who's afraid of commitment, okay, or just has the fear energy, someone who has fears, a lot of fears, okay. Again, Leo, I'm not seeing where you really fit into this. You just have a lot of people around you. You have deceased loved ones around you. You have this Queen of Swords person around you. You have this Knight of Cups around you. And I feel like the Knight of Cups is the same person here as the Two of Swords energy. It's the same person. It's the same guy. Same guy. Maybe you met him recently in the past sometime, and it's gotten to a point where you see something in the relationship, but it's not going anywhere. And he is afraid of commitment. He's not going to commit to you. So it may be you, Leo, who doesn't want a relationship with this Knight of Cups, okay? Or doesn't want a relationship with the Queen of Swords, or it feels like It also feels a little bit like, Leo, you're bisexual. You may actually have a wife and you may be cheating on her with a man, or you may want to cheat on her with a man. There's some issue here with bisexuality, because I feel like you got the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups in close proximity to each other. And to have them like that, they're very different people. But the Queen of Swords is the kind of person that is looking for truth and honesty and trust. She is the scorned wife. She is the scorned girlfriend. She is the girl that's been cheated on. And it feels like, if Leo, it feels like you have cheated on her. Some of you have cheated on her, because she is saying, I just want to know the truth. What is he doing? Does he want this relationship or not? Why is he coming and going? You know? And I don't necessarily feel like this is you, Leo, because Leos usually have more warmer energy. In some cases, the Leos that are watching this are very bitter and very caught up about their last relationship, and you're looking for honest truth and honesty and trust in this Knight of Cups person, who isn't going to give you that. They're not going to. Other Leos, male or female, okay, are in relationships with people where there's it's a love triangle going on. It's complicated. It's not just like you and one other person and you live happily ever after. No, I feel like there's 3 people in this relationship. You, this Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Message me if you're in a triangle like that, because it's very complex. And like I said, you could be a guy who's in a relationship with both. He's married and he's cheating on with her man, or you could be gay and you could be having this Knight of Cups relationship, and you could just be, wanting to know the truth from him as well. You might be going a little bridezilla on him as well. You might have a little bit of that. I want to know the truth. Why is he, lying to me? Why is he cheating on me? Kind of thing. Those of you who are single, you may just kind of have a disagreement with somebody, and you may be kind of just following your heart, and trying to find love. But it feels like there's this Queen of Swords energy that is blocking you from the romance that you're seeking, okay, if you're single and you're looking for love. Also, if you're single, it may just be that you need to kind of go out there and make things happen. You may have hopes for something or someone that that's not going to happen, and you may be a little bit upset and discouraged about that. But again, I feel like the King of Swords up, around you, deceased loved ones upstairs, is looking down and saying, hey, I don't like this relationship. I don't like where this relationship's going. It's going to hurt you in the end. In a way, it. When you go all crazy, psycho bitch on someone, that person can't be trusted anymore. You can't trust that person anymore. The minute you pick up somebody else's cell phone and look through it, the trust is broken. The minute you hack into somebody's email and look through it, the trust is broken. Better to end the relationship. Don't bother asking them why. You already know they're not good for you. Bottom line. That's it. You don't need to know why. You know that they're an asshole. That's it. Now, some of you who are single don't have anybody, if this is not a love triangle for you, you're blocked by negative thinking, okay? You've got some negative headspace going on. It's not healthy for you to have this negative, so many fears. You're actually, I think for some of you, you're really focused on career. I mean, again, this is a very cool spread for my lovely Leo fire signs. So it's, some of you are kind of not even focused on relationships at all. It is possible, but this love triangle thing has happened recently, and you're letting go of it, and you're done with it, and it's already over, and you're kind of burying your head in the sand, or you're burying yourself in your career, because you got both the Two of Cups in the position of emotions, which is very interesting. And this is a little bit of fire, okay? Did I say Two of Cups? I meant Two of Wands. Sorry, Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is, I'll show it to you again, is a person who's sitting on top of the world. This is power and achievement. There's the cat. There's the cat, okay? So that's what you're really focused on right now. You're really focused on, and I feel like some of you are distracted by your very drama-filled love life, but in your career, you're doing very, very well. You have the Two of Wands, and you have the Spider card, right on top of the Two of Wands, okay? And the Spider card is success through creativity and patience and hard work. And so, did I say that? So the Spider card is the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, I call it the Spider card. Is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a career card. It is the job. It is where you're working 100 hours a week. It is where you're trying to get someplace in your career. It is that putting in the effort and energy into career. And I'm getting a tingle on that. So I feel like some of you are really just forging ahead in your career, really focused on it, and you're doing really, really well. So later in June, I'm not really sure. It's very interesting why you're getting this Nine of Swords energy. I feel like it's the residual from your relationship. I don't feel like it has to do with your career. Because to me, in career, you're doing really, really well. For those of you who don't have a job's coming in for you. Okay? Keep looking. Okay? I feel like, because the Spider card and the Two of Wands to me are career, success in career. So don't worry about your career right now. Your career, you're going to be great, okay? You're like, well, thank you. I know. It's going to be great. I'm just going to hear that. Leos, you're so funny. So, anyways, so the Nine of Swords, I feel like it's this guy. It could be even a girl, but I feel like it's a guy who's afraid of the commitment. This could be you as well, getting, into a kind of a negative headspace, and this is your attitude. So you've got to change your attitude, because to me, you're blocked by two main things. You're blocked by this person who you're not talking to, or who's ignoring you, or someone who you can't get through to, or someone who's just an asshole and doesn't want a commitment, okay? And you're blocked by this person or this energy that is also someone usually who doesn't want a commitment, or it's just fear and negative thinking. Because you have this Two of Swords going on, sort of crossing you in the present day, and then happening again later, it's like the monster rears its ugly head again. It's like you forget about it for a while, and then it comes back. The reason why it's not going to go anywhere is because there is a fear of commitment. And so, excuse me, so it's just you're blocked from things happening. See, you have feelings for this person. But inevitably, at the end of the day, you're going to move on from this person. And you need to, okay? Make the decision to move on sooner than later, okay? Because I pulled a couple cards for if you overcome your fear, and you got this prosperity, the Ace of, the Ace of Cups. I think of this as having feelings for someone. And the Ace of Swords is moving on, cutting that person out of your life, saying, no, I'm going to move on. And so if you move on, you get the Fool card. So it's sort of like you're back to square one. But you're in a better place than in the beginning, okay? In the beginning, you were choosing to be with an asshole. You were choosing to stick with a person who didn't want commitment. You were kind of distracted by relationships. And you were kind of getting sucked into that whole, I just want to know what they're doing. I just want to find out if he's cheating. I just want to find out what the truth is. You're getting sucked into that. Don't get sucked into that, okay? Because you have so much going for you, career-wise. And it's so interesting because I feel like the focus for you, Leo, is really career. You're blocking yourself by staying in a relationship that's not good for you or that's not healthy. You're blocking yourself from your career, because to me, this is the Ace of Cups is prosperity. It is that drop of promise that, it's going to pour financially. You're going to get a lot of money. Things are coming in. Money's going to flow in. So the sooner you get out of the negative thinking, or the sooner you stop thinking about this asshole, the better off you're going to be, okay? But you're in a better place if you choose to do so sooner than later, because the Fool is a new beginning. The Fool is trust that everything's going to work out. The Fool is, stepping out into the world again and saying, you know what? I don't care what happened to me in the past. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm overcoming these fears. I'm not afraid that I'm going to get hurt. I'm not afraid that I'm going to find love. I'm not afraid that, the whole thing could just fall to pieces. My whole life could fall to pieces. No, you're confident, again, that things are going to work out. And you're starting over. And that's kind of how you're going to kind of enter July. That's going to be your segue into July. That's how I see it anyways. So it's about taking a leap of faith. And I feel like Leo's, I just am getting the image of the cat crawling up the wall, leaping onto some, tree. You can do it. This is totally something this is right up your cat alley, okay? This is totally something that you're capable of doing and that you should be excited about doing. This is something to get excited for, okay? To me, it's a great time. It's a great time for you to take a leap of faith in June. To me, you don't want to leap. You don't want to stay in the same cycle. Do not stay in the same cycle. I feel like you're very tempted by either an ex-boyfriend or this ex-lover or whoever it is to have him stay in your life. Don't. Like, it's time to move on. It's time to really move on. Don't let him convince you otherwise, because it will be where he is. To me, it feels like he already is cheating, but in some cases he's not. And so eventually he will be in the future. If you choose to leap into his arms again, rather than leaping into your own future, it's going to end in conflict. It's going to end in, arguments and cheating, basically, which you don't want. So, going back to these two cards, these two cards together are really amazing. This is, with the Spider and the Two of Wands. I'm going to show you them again together. It's super positive. And, I want to talk about it again just for a minute here, because, it's something that is super, super positive. And you guys need a little bit of a boost here. You need to, in a way, you do need to focus more on career, because that's where the light is being shown. That's shined. You know what I'm saying? That's where, in a way, you're supposed to be focused. There's just way too many issues with your relationships. And I feel like if you were to put more focus into your career, you're going to end up very, very successful. Very, very successful. I pulled a couple other cards. It may be a struggle, at some point. You may have a lot of bills and stuff to pay, but eventually you're going to get to the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is someone who has an overflowing bank account. Someone who is, I do see it as a fire sign, male. So Leos, this is you. But I also can be, for females, this is financial success. This is absolute success. So, you did also get the Ten of Wands, which is having a lot of bills to pay and burdens, okay? Maybe the reason you are kind of focusing on so much or working so hard on your career is because you do have a lot of responsibilities, and you're providing for your family, or you're providing for yourself, and you're trying to take care of, all your bills and everything. You need to delegate. That's word that's coming to me. You need to say no, because the Ten of Wands is about a girl or a guy who doesn't say no enough. You're taking on everything. You're saying yes to everything, and you can't. You have to balance it out. You have to say no to some things so that you can put your focus in the things that you really want to happen. Okay, um, that's the most important thing. And again, you have star power. You have the stars watching over you on your journey. So it's not like you have to worry too much about, um, is everything going to work out? It is going to work out because you have the star power. And of course, Leos always have the star power because Leos, they have the sun energy. But again, don't let this relationship diminish you. Don't let this relationship get the better of you, because I feel like if you do, then you're missing out, and you're not going to be acting in character, and you're going to be feeling really quite low, or feeling just like confusion and just like a little bit lost, and just not sure which direction to take, and having a lot of, again, negative headspace, and you don't want that. Okay, if that's you, if that's somebody who doesn't want to commit to you, well, it's time to let them go. Don't think about them anymore, because every time you think about them, it gives them energy. So it's time to say goodbye to them. And I think that's all for right now. I'm not getting anything else. So I'm going to send you a little bit more healing. This makes me so happy. And that's all for now. So I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I'll be back again for my mid-June horoscopes for everyone. So stay tuned for more, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. If you want a private reading, feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. Feel free to subscribe, and thank you so much for all your messages, emails, subscribing. You guys are awesome. So I will be back again. Stay tuned. Talk to you later. Okay.